the transfer portal. I want to talk about this, and I also want to talk about a little bit about the age thing because you have a son that was in high school last year that's in junior college now, and I have sons coming down the pipeline, so don't let me forget that. But the transfer portal is open in the middle of March Madness, and JJ Watt, former NFL great, tweeted the NCAA transfer portal opening before March Madness ends, same as the football portal opening before bowl season ends, is preposterous. That's a big word. Literally cannibalizing your own sport. Imagine NFL free agency starting the Monday after wild card weekend. Obviously, this portal, NIL, collectives, all this shit that people were screaming for, and I was one of them screaming for athletes need to be paid. All this stuff is kind of materialized in the last handful of years, and it really, really seems like the Wild Wild West. But let's address one of these at a time. The portal. The portal is an absolute mess. Thousands and thousands upon thousands of kids in there for only maybe 200, 220 schools. Only so many different opportunities. But the thought that it's open while the biggest part of your season is happening. What is your thoughts on that, Max?
Oh man, that's portal shit is crazy, man. But I mean, I get it. We've been wanting this for a long time. Athletes get paid in college. I just think they just got to. Shit's out of control. I mean, you got. It's just out of. You got 27-year-old motherfuckers and shit, and I hear Bruce. And I hear Bruce Pearl and shit say the other day, like, man, he's trying to talk this kid back, coming back into school, and this kid's already 26 years old. He's really trying to talk this motherfucker into coming back to school. And he's 26 years old. He's going to be 27. Man, who does this shit, man? What are we talking about, man? They got to have a age limit on this shit.
Yes.
And I don't care about paying these. Pay the kids, whoever, pay who's supposed to get paid, do that, do all that. But man, you got to put an age limit on this shit, man. You got a fucking 27, 26-year-old man playing against a fucking 19, 18-year-old kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, man. That's all I'm saying, man. They gotta put an age limit on this shit, man.
No.
Back in the day, when I was graduating out of college, I went 4 years at the University of Florida. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, okay. And motherfuckers was doing that back there. There wasn't nobody really coming out one and
That
done's
was
and
the
shit like
norm.
that.
Yeah, that was the norm. Yep.
Yeah, and goddamn it, I was 22. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when I went to the NBA, I was 22. Goddamn, I mean, what age limit we're gonna let now it's gonna go to damn 27? Oh
Yeah.
man, this shit is crazy. These kids ain't got a goddamn chance, man.
I definitely think that there has to be some sort of age limit set. I mean, I think 17, some guys are coming in at 17 a little bit younger, but 23, I think 24 has to kind of be the cap. I mean, I think
Thank
if
you,
you're
man.
18, that gives you 2 extra years. If you have 18 to 22 is 4 years. Injury,
Right.
red shirt, whatever the situation, we give you maybe 2 extra years. But
Whatever.
I think after
Absolutely.
24, and I'm all for everyone trying to get an education, and that's what because when I discuss this, oh, you can't tell who and who can't get it. If you're trying to get an education, that's great. Just get out the way of the sports side of things. This message is brought to you by Captain Morgan, America's #1 spice rum. The legend starts when you follow the captain. Max, speaking of Captain Morgan and the legend of the captain, who is the greatest leader on the floor, captain, you've ever played with?
Whew. Greatest leader on the floor. Captain. Hmm. Hmm. Damn, boy, that's a good question, man. Huh. Oh man. Probably guy when I was in college. Um, my man, God bless him, Ronnie Montgomery, was backcourt
Teammate of
mate
yours?
of mine. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Teammate of
teammate. Yep,
yours?
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was such a special guy, man, and such a great teammate, and he lifted everybody up. And I mean, I'm just saying this because the motherfucker he kept me on the wraps, because because I knew it was hard for him, but he was the one that if it wasn't for him, I really don't think I would have made it,
Oh,
to the
wow. Okay.
NBA because of him. Because a lot of times he's the one I used to, I could talk to, and he'll come and talk to me. And he's the one to tell me, "All right, Max, you fucking up, man. You need to chill, man."
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, him, he that guy right there. He was all the ultimate teammate. He was past first guy, and that's how I became the all time leading scorer at the University of Florida because of him. Because
Hmm.
he'll have a damn wide open layup, and he'll be 10 feet in front of me. He'll turn around and throw it at me. I'm 5 feet behind him. He'll give it to me and let me go dunk the motherfucker. So that's how special.
I
He's just
love
a
it.
special individual, man. So Ronnie Montgomery, that's my guy. That's who I get the motherfucking flowers to. Yeah.
But again, I don't blame the
Right.
kids or the coaches because this is what it is. Like coaches are playing, getting kids for their job. Like this, their jobs depend on these older kids, and we know how big of a difference an 18-year-old body to a 22-year-old body to a 24-year-old body to you're coming into your prime at 26, 27, 28 as an
Come
actual
on, man.
man.
Come on.
So to think about that playing
Yes. Yes.
against, kids that are 17, 18, 19, it just doesn't really make sense to me.
Wow.
And again, I think
That's a wow.
the transfer portal is crazy, and I'm all for kids getting money, but I just think they have to somehow find some regulations. Whether there's a sit out period like there used to be. Remember, if you used to transfer, you used to have to sit out for a year.
You have to sit
So I
out of
mean,
here,
there has to be some
and that is
sort of some kind of regulations or ordinance, or there has to just be someone has to bang the gavel and put some shit because it's just absolutely fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's out of control, man. It's so out of control, man. I fuck, damn. I mean, my kid just got screwed with that shit. But it's okay
Yeah.
though. We good. We still working hard.
But let's
You
talk
know.
about that because again, I have kids that are sophomores that just turned 16 and they're trying to make their way and grinding every day. And then again, you had a son who was a senior last year, right, in high school, and
Yeah. Oh
put
yeah.
up great numbers, two-time state
Yeah.
champion, played with
Yeah.
the kid over at what's the kid at Duke that he played with the kid at Duke, right? The kid
Yeah.
that went to Duke.
Isaiah Evans. Isaiah
Right. So
Evans.
and your son was right in
Yeah.
the mix, but just all these he's a
Yeah.
smaller guard and
Yeah.
all these older, bigger guys are taking up jobs.
Yeah. And I get it. And like I said, once again, I get it.
Mhm.
But shit, my man, he's 6'4", but he was 6'4", 135.
Ooh.
Coming out of high school, he worked
Yep.
out a lot. He just can't gain weight like his dad. I just can't gain
Mhm.
weight. And he got my DNA. This motherfucker just can't gain, but he's gotten bigger. But he had
Mhm.
to, we had, and I ain't complaining. I know a lot of you motherfuckers finna get in my DM about this motherfucking shit. Oh, Max, you should have got him ready. He just wasn't ready, Max. All this bullshit. So I'm getting ready for that bullshit too. Okay, but back to the story. But nah, man, my man was 2 time. I mean, he's state champion at North Mac High School out of Charlotte. I mean, him and Isaiah Evans, he averaged 21. 6 rebounds. 3 steals. I mean, he was a hell of a ball player, but he was a 4 star. Damn, 4 star ain't good, man, no more in motherfucking college basketball, motherfucker. You got to be 5 star, McDonald's All American. I mean, you got to be one of those guys like that to
Or
go
they
and
take
play.
an older 3-star with experience and strength and someone who's been through that battle. I think I was hearing some guys talk during the tournament this weekend, and just the biggest difference, and it's true on every level because obviously making that jump to the NBA where it used to be, the strength was a lot different. Just the strength of the game, the strength and the speed of the game, each level you go to is a lot different, and you have to really be prepared for that to be able to hold your own, man. So again, the NCAA, the best time in college basketball is right now on the men and women's side. But yeah, I just think this portal and all this stuff is absolutely crazy, man. So hopefully something will be figured out, and we can see these kids playing.